Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here,
And Wild Shiny Kirby.
and we're playing some more F-Zero X. Do you notice anything different?
Oh, the 64DD. Okay.
Look under the table.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So, I was watching the original multiplayer stuff back from July of 2019.
It was that long ago. I knew it'd been years, but I didn't know.
And you were like, yeah, whenever I get a DD, we can look at the extra content. And I'm like, I think he got a DD in this time, but I couldn't remember. So, okay.
Yeah, well, I definitely didn't buy it from the guy that was, requesting $10,000.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I mean, I would tell you how much it was, but, considering the fact that this is the first videos that either of us have recorded in a while, there's a decent chance that our grandparents are watching, and I don't want to give them a heart attack.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna go into options here, because there's a feature here that was not in the that was like in the normal version of the game that we never had on.
Okay.
And considering how things went, so this is slot mode. You know how in Mario Kart 64's battle mode, I think, there's an option where when you're out of the game, you can turn into the bomb cart that messes with people. And here, the slot mode is basically this slot machine when you're out of the game that will, do random damage to various racers or potentially heal them.
Okay.
So, we're just gonna turn that on since we didn't show it before, and since, we might spend a good amount of time not racing.
What? So you said this was that in the original?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
in the original. And so before we get into any of the new content, not Grand Prix, before we get into any of the new content, I want to go back to the Joker Cup, and we're going to do Rainbow Road here again, because now it actually has Rainbow Road music.
Oh, wow, okay. Was that added in the DD expansion? Okay.
And also, as far as the cars go, I want you to pick either Captain Falcon, Pico, Samurai Goro, or Jody Summer. You see, we have custom cars here now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Captain Falcon's car, normally not yellow.
Yeah, Captain Falcon's car, Samurai Goro's car, and Jody Summer's car are all super vehicles that all have almost perfect stats.
Oh, yeah. I
And
see that.
I gave Pico the default, which is like the
The worst vehicle.
Yeah, it's in the car creator, that's the default car, and so I figured on this video, before we get into too much of the new content, we would use these 4 specific vehicles on 4 kind of miscellaneous races.
Okay.
So we'll use those 4 vehicles for this video, so just take your pick of which one you want for Rainbow Road. It's a pretty long track, so probably not the default.
I was like, do I start with Pico or do I end with Pico? And I was like, let's not start with Pico. I'll play Samurai Goro. You said Jody Summer and Captain Falcon were the other ones?
Yeah.
Besides Pico? Okay.
Okay, so we got the Super Falcon and the Super Stingray.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, they add super to the name. Okay.
Three, two, one.
I'm like trying to hear the Rainbow Road music.
Yeah, I mean, we have the volume down a bit just so it doesn't get picked up by the mic. We'll hear more of this music later, so I could turn the volume on the TV up a bit between videos.
Oh, yeah. Is it now? It doesn't look like this is based on a particular Rainbow Road.
It's the 64 one.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. It just doesn't have all the chain chomps.
Yeah, or the chain chomps and all the fireworks in the background.
Yeah, and oh, I'm off.
Oh, what are those bombs? What are these? Uh-oh.
It's Apache Rainbow Road.
Apparently.
So here's the slots.
Whoa! You just jump over those things?
I just got rid of all your health.
Doesn't matter, I won! How did I get first? What? Did you kill the other two people?
I don't know.
What happened? Okay.
Okay, anyways, the next track we're gonna do is Death.
Oh, okay.
So, so this is my best recreation of the Death Race track.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not a perfect recreation because you can do such specific stuff on the track builder that it's pretty much impossible to make a perfect recreation of a track without specific instructions, which I am gonna upload a video that shows specifically how to create all the tracks I've created.
Okay.
So people will be able to play on those. Same with the vehicles. But yeah, so here's the Death Race track. It's a pretty short and simple track. We have one other short and simple track we're also gonna do, so on one of those two tracks, you're probably gonna want to use the default.
I'll use Pico now then. Get it out of the way.
Alright.
Good. So excited for Triple E performance. Yeah, I was telling you before we started recording that I just finished watching your Death Race video because I knew nothing about Death Race, and we were talking about how I wouldn't have to record it because it's like, oh, it's a single player thing, so I won't have to worry about it. And I was like so scared. I'm like, oh yeah, because I want to participate in something called a Death Race.
I love our F-Zero X videos. They're hilarious.
But the idea of a Death Race is really cool for F-Zero. It's like,
I just wish that it was available on other tracks.
yeah, that makes sense.
Because I actually made a track that works really well for a Death Race. I'll talk more about that when we get to that track.
Okay.
But I just wish you could do it on other tracks.
It seems like it would be a good mode. Like, I mean, I guess in this it is a separate mode, but like how Mirror Mode is in Mario Kart. It's like, oh, this is a Death Race sort of mode, but...
Alright, so on this next track, you gotta beat Jody Summer, because I don't know if we can both be Jody Summer at the same time.
Okay.
But yeah, here's the default, and I'm gonna use the default on the default.
Good, good.
So, yeah, this is the default track in the Edit Cup if you haven't put your own custom track there.
Okay. I also like to point out the last course that we did was, or I guess the last multiplayer video that we did for F-Zero X was the X Cup. And it managed to have like Rainbow Road aspects in the last course. And so we were making a big deal about how we ended the multiplayer with Rainbow Road. Where, I mean, this is new content, right? This is like bonus content.
Yeah.
As far as what the quote-unquote official playthrough is. But I like how we ended the official content with Rainbow Road. We're like, just kidding, there's more content, so we're starting with Rainbow Road! I see the vast difference between E, Soul E, and like 2 A's and a B I think she had.
In all fairness, I was hardly paying attention, because 1, we were talking, and 2, it's a really simple track.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to pay that much attention.
But I think that's the only official F-Zero track without any pit stop areas.
Oh yeah, there wasn't any. Which is good. I was boosting like, the entire time. I wasn't really paying attention to that.
Yeah, well, I didn't have much boost
No,
power.
you did
so.
not.
But anyways.
Oh my
so
goodness.
This track I originally wasn't gonna make, but I was making a tutorial video on how to make F-Zero tracks in this game, and it actually started looking kind of good.
No, yeah, that's cool.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So yeah, you'll be getting that video later. But, yeah, so you're Captain Falcon now.
Okay. Super Cat.
3,
So, I know you probably already talked about this.
I wasn't even on the thing. I'm just giving you a little head
Oh,
start.
thanks, man. I appreciate it. You probably already talked about this in the deep dive video, so I won't ask a lot of questions on it. But I would assume, like, you lay out the tracks, and then you, like, select the theme and the music for what you want, or is that kind of what you do?
Yeah, you
in it?
can choose the background and the music, but there's so much customizability, like, you know, you can choose the, you know, like the width of each part of the track and how much it's rotated and all that.
That's so cool. See, I feel like if they bring, like, everyone's talking about, oh, make a new F-Zero, make a new F-Zero, and obviously we've in the time that we've uploaded F-Zero X to now, the last 5 years, we've only gotten F-Zero 99. I think that would have came out after that video. And we haven't gotten any new F-Zero since GX still, really. I think, right? Is that the most recent one? Unless the Game Boy Advance one came out after that.
Well, there's 3 Game Boy Advance ones. One came out before it, one came out after it, and then another one came out after that, but only in Japan.
Okay.
And that one that was only in Japan had a 2D track builder, so...
That's the thing. Like, bring back F-Zero and make it a track, like, be able to make a track in it. Like, that's what I think would make it separate enough from Mario Kart to warrant it still being a franchise. I think that'd be really cool.
I know, track builder would just be great. And, yeah, so we've done all the little miscellaneous tracks here. So we're gonna end this video off. In the next video, we will do the first disc drive exclusive cup, which is just called DD-1. So,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm the Terminian Hero,
And I'm Wild Shiny Kirby.
and we will see you then.
Bye.